Happy Fun Friday. Vanessa in a seatbelt, so me and Pat holding it down. But
we are
it's
Ubering
all
our
things
way.
spring on the day. Can y'all hear us? They can hear us. Okay. Well, I guess the music is going.
Yes, and the music is going. And we're live on Facebook.
Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, we're live. We're live someplace. We got like at least, we are
live on Facebook.
We are all the way to Happy Fun Friday.
Hello, people. It's your Fun Friday.
Okay, gotcha. Okay. It's springtime. We got a little bit of this, a little bit of that going on. Y'all, it's live and in color for VR because VR is on her way.
It's cold.
I feel like,
girl, you look.
I feel like, okay, we don't talk about that. Y'all see?
We had freezing warnings last night.
It is
I'm
cold.
back to y'all can be in spring. I'm gonna be over here in still winter.
It's still chilly here, but I got on pink because that was the assignment. Spring.
Right. I didn't see
so we don't talk about that. So y'all, if y'all see VR in and out, it's because she love y'all. VR, I'm loving that red lipstick, girl. I'm loving that red lip. She fancy, girl. Y'all know she is representing A Wager at Midnight, which comes out next Tuesday, the 25th. Wager at Midnight. Go ahead and get them pre-orders in if you have received it on NetGala. If you have received an early copy, go ahead and get the reviews in as well. Tell a friend to tell a friend. And of course,
I got mine.
We will be I pre-ordered mine. I'll be giving you a link of how.
Even though I got a copy. Even though you get it on NetGalley, I pre-ordered.
I'm gonna need you to go buy a copy. That's how we do. That's how we do. That's how we end up with multiple copies. But it's all in support. We gotta support. The people. So tell the people to tell the people to support our people. A Wager at Midnight coming next week. So VR, I'm gonna let you go first because I know you kind of mobile right now. Hey, Mama Tony, hanging out with us. Mama Tony, all the way. Wait a minute, is Mama Tony Georgia or South Carolina? Correct me, Mama Tony.
Georgia.
Let me know what you
Georgia. And then Caitlin, Tiff,
Caitlin from Michigan. Y'all know Caitlin knows the assignment. Caitlin knows the assignment. Tiffany Jones of Tiff's Happy Place, all the way from New York City, in the house on today. So VR, you are on the way to an event. We are super duper excited for you. So guys, if VR be in and out, just know that she loves you guys enough that she wanted to hop in on her way to her amazing event that she has as well. So she giving us a little red lipstick. So she giving us some spring, but she giving us red. And like I said, I think it's representing Wager at Midnight. What you got? What you wearing to your what are you wearing to your event today, VR?
So we're in black and white today because it's cold, and because somebody might have missed seeing the memo. I'm just saying.
I know everybody loves it.
Bipolar. She must have missed the video.
White makes
so we're in black and white sweater, black and white leggings, black boots. Cream coat, the whole thing. So y'all will hopefully I'll take pictures tonight because Denise S. Bryce is at the Buckhead Art Gallery and she's doing a presentation. So I when authors are in town and if I can fit it into my schedule, I am going to go out and support. And I just want to before we dive into our own natural foolishness, I just want to thank you all for supporting because Vanessa Miller made USA Today, and it's because of readers.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about that. We are gonna talk about that for the girl. Yeah,
have made a difference. And first week sales. Yeah. She made it on her first week, so it's first week sales. That is so very important. Pat has a book out. Yeah. This just came out on Tuesday. That's a first week sale. Hint, everybody. If you haven't already gotten it, go out and get it. And then, some of us might be having a release.
And on Amazon, y'all, Pat Simmons, she had that #1 sticker. I mean, we can't leave her out. She had that #1 sticker. And I was like, go Pat.
Well, you know what? It's funny you mentioned that.
Get them claps for Pat. Get them claps.
It's funny you mentioned that because I'm not number 1 anymore. I'm like number 11, and the filling station is in
Well,
front
that's
of
all
me.
right, Pat. You was one the other
But
day.
You was number one.
You
but
still,
can
we
you
still
believe
talk about that.
this? But 7 of my books are on the top 100.
Girl, that's beautiful. That means they loved it so
See.
much they had to go back and get more. That's a beautiful place.
Thank y'all.
Beautiful
Thank
And
y'all.
get the other ones. I love it. I love it. So y'all see Vanessa Riley in her black and white. She is black and white down. I love it. The color of the day is black and white. I love that combination as well. And she gave you a little pop color with the red lip and her glass. Green. Today, say Pat book is on my Kindle VR book is on pre-order. I love it, Mama Tony. Thank you so much for your support. So, guys, as you can see, I got a print copy that was gifted to me from Pat Simmons, but I went and bought me a copy as well. It is on my Kindle. It is hot off the press. And as they said, guys, you can pre-order VR's book, A Wager at Midnight. I will be putting some things in the comment section because y'all already know one of our favorite indie bookstores, Riches in Reading. She has provided us with the link, so I'll be putting those in there. So just go back in the comment section a little bit later. Same thing with the filling station. I will have a link for the filling station as well, so you guys can get you a copy of that and to continue to support. And guys, so you'll know, next week VR will be on the road. So go to her website, find out what she'll be.
Like a little bit on the road. VR's like a little bit on the road.
The thing with that VR too, you are also doing some virtuals. So y'all check her calendar because you may be able to see her virtual, or if you see her in person at a city near you.
I have a. If you're in Georgia and you have nothing better to do, Monday night at 10:30, we're starting a midnight release party. So come to the Bookworm, register because I am cooking. Y'all have seen my Megan feed. It's gonna be crazy. There will be cupcakes, there will be cake, there will be crudité. You guys come out and have a little midnight tea party at the Bookworm.
Okay, and y'all, let me tell y'all, if y'all can make this event, this is gonna be the events of events. Because VR, I was trying to figure out how I could get a flight to come see you. I was really, where'd my peep go? Well, I know VR is in and out. Pat, where you been?
Okay, let me get Pat back in
Pat
here.
coming back.
Here we go.
There she is. But VR, I was literally trying to figure out how could I do like a quick, short flight to come see you.
Hold on.
I don't know.
Because driving, I was like, I don't know if I can drive there and back. But I was really trying to see how I could get to that.
I think it's your hand
release party.
Oh,
I think it's your hand movement.
Well, Pat is back.
Pat's back.
Before we lose her, again, get her book Day of Salvation. It has hit list as well on Amazon. So guys, get you a copy. Tell a friend. And let me tell y'all, it is good. Okay, at such a time as this to be praying. Okay, I'm gonna need you to get Day of Salvation. Pat, what you got on today? All things spring, because we gonna talk about this spring that feel like fall today.
Well, it is still cold here and windy. Officially, we had 13 tornadoes that touched down a few weeks ago. Ooh. So it's still windy here, 2 minutes from my house, y'all. But anyhow, God is good. God is good. And so I really want to be warm, but I put on a soft pink tea length for you. For you.
Well, I love it. Pat, you look cute and springy. And so, what am I wearing today? Because like VR said, it's cold. I mean, I was like, well, I'm trying to get the people spring. So y'all know, I got on my little handy dandy medium jacket. Like, I mean, it's fitting a little better. I have lost some inches, but I still can't quite button it up. Yeah, I mean, I could probably button it up. Let's see, I can button it, one button. I can button it up for just a little bit, but I feel a little crowded because it's a medium. So I'm rocking this, but I like it because y'all know, it's fancy. But I did give y'all a little fuchsia, with some little designs in it, and then I kind of topped it off with the hat. I give you spring, and then I gave you some magenta lipstick or lip gloss.
Let me.
But Pat, it's cold, so I had to dress in layers.
I just want to say I'm over cousin Kim's house.
Hey,
And
cousin Kim.
And she's laughing at you with your one button.
And cousin Kim, it was buttoned for like 30 seconds. Okay, I had to take it, and it was a quick button just to show you that it could be buttoned, but I don't need to talk for anything, So, but I could only have it buttoned for a little bit. So I was telling them that just like you and Pat, it's cold. So I got on my medium jacket that I love. I mean, this is like that Mr. Rogers. I just love it that I cannot get rid of it, and I have lost some. Cousin Kim, they are telling you hi in the comment section. Y'all know Cousin Kim is family for the Fun Friday crew. So anyway, but I did the spring assignment. But that's what we are, because all three of us, we cold, so we dressed in layers, And the first day of spring was the other day. It was feeling like it was about 80 degrees. Now anyway. This weather is bipolar. But
welcome to St. Louis. Our weather changed like that. And cousin Kim says she's cooking.
Okay, I love it. Okay, now Pat and Vanessa. So we got a lot of stuff to talk about. Of course, we got some national. Did y'all know that it is National Reading Month? So guys, we just gave you a whole bunch of books. I mean, it's National Reading Month. Make sure you get A Wager at Midnight. Make sure you get The Filling Station. Make sure you get Day of Salvation. Guys, there are some other books out there. Oh my goodness, Harlem Rhapsody. Make sure you guys get that too. Coming up, I was telling Pat about a book yesterday or the day before. I was telling Pat about a book. Guys, this is Jill Kimmerer's book, The Cowboys Easter Surprise. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna need y'all to get that.
And
book
I
too.
downloaded
it. Books out there.
I
really enjoyed that. And the cool is to kind of go back. If we go back, there is a book called Cousins by Selena Haskins. I know Mama Tony has read it. I'm gonna need y'all to get that book too. It's called Cousins by Selena Haskins. Get to a copy of that book too. So Pat and Vanessa, I was thinking, because it's springtime, and when you be out in these streets, ain't no telling what you need. And see, what had happened was, I was out today running errands. I went to the post office, and I happened to see somebody that I had to take a double take, because I was like, are those night clothes? I was like, oh, we still, well, I ain't doing that, but I'm like, are we still doing that? I thought that was maybe like a post-COVID thing for some of these young
Well, wait a minute. What does she have on?
But they be coming out in their pajamas. Like, I mean, we wear our pajamas, like pajama parties. But I mean, why are people still doing that? But I mean, I ain't judging you. I mean, hey, but y'all remember, maybe I'm old school. I mean, I'm not saying you gotta put on a full face of makeup and be all, all fluffy if you gotta run errands. But I mean, do we gotta come?
But you never know.
It's not with the bonnets, but I ain't gonna stay on it too long, I'm just like,
you
some
never know
for at home.
But you never know who you're gonna run into. So I'm getting ready to go way back when I was in college. Okay. And I had a boyfriend, and so he came over to visit on Friday. So on Saturday morning, it wasn't no live-in, nothing like that. But on Saturday morning, I had to do my laundry, so I'm looking like a bum. And guess who I saw at the laundromat, all GQ, and I'm looking like a bum. And he had just seen me really cute on Friday. And I'm getting my clothes, and there was no bonnets and stuff like that. But let me just say, I was not looking my best when I was washing my clothes on Saturday. So word to the wise.
But
you never know who you're running
I
to.
kind of get you, because some errands I run, I may put on some sweatpants, but I'm gonna be looking decent, if that makes sense. I mean, I may have on some sweatpants. I may have on some sneakers, which y'all know I don't own a lot of sneakers. Y'all know I love my heels and my boots and all that stuff. But in a t-shirt. But Pat, I ain't gonna be looking like I just rolled out of bed. Like, I mean, the nightclub. I mean, okay, and I get it, y'all. If that, I mean, I don't know. Well, you know what? I don't get it. I'm sorry. I can't even say I get it. But I don't know. What say ye? What say the people? I mean, and maybe sometimes it ain't even the younger generation. It's just a thing that people do. But what say you, Pat and Vanessa?
No. JB said, we hear Kim laughing. Yes,
I'm
I'm at her house in the
So when you
kitchen.
leave
So
the
yes,
house,
she's laughing.
you gotta prepare for whatever can happen. So that's why you gotta have on clean drawers, because you never know what can happen. You should have your stuff together, because you just nowadays everybody's whipping out a phone,
Right.
Yeah.
so you're gonna be recorded.
Now, you know, the
Well,
only thing that when I go out that I'm known to do, and I ran into a reader, is I will wear mismatched socks in a hot minute. If I'm getting ready to go somewhere and I
okay.
need socks, and yeah, that's the only thing. But I try to make sure my face looks good.
It wasn't easy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know. Well,
He says be
I'm
prepared.
with y'all, you know, because that was a part of our growing up. They was like, okay, yeah, make sure you got on some clean underwear, you know, make sure your undergarments is clean, all that good stuff, because you don't know, you know, and you don't want no emergencies. And anyway, we're gonna go there. Just make sure that stuff is clean. But I think JB said it's a real thing now. I think so, JB. I mean, it's like they be having on pajamas, and I mean, for me, it's like they go beyond the bonnets. But I'm like, what happened to the days of taking pride in what you look like when you know, and what, just taking pride in yourself, you know? But I don't know, you know, it's just like everything goes. But for me, you know, sometimes even if I don't have on a full face of makeup, y'all know I love my Vaseline. You know, throw some Vaseline on my lips or some Carmex or some clear lip gloss, and you know, make sure my hair is decent, throw on a little hat. And I'm feeling cute. I mean, what happened to feeling cute? You know, wanting to feel cute. I mean, even if
It's
I ain't
called
dressed to the
casual
nines.
cute.
Feeling
Casual
cute or feeling comfortable. That's the divide,
Both.
right? Feeling
Both.
cute, feeling comfortable. People are leaning on the comfortable a little too hard.
What I know, you know, it just okay. But hey, you know, what say the people in the comment section? Let us know. But I was thinking about that. I said, you know what? I gotta bring it to the people. I gotta bring it to the people and find out, you know, people still doing that. So it's almost like you can't say where they do that at, because it seems like it's state to state. People still do
it's
it,
everywhere.
you know.
But
so anyway,
but let me ask you, for the people that leave their house with clean underwear on, okay? Do you leave your house clean when you go out of town? See, when I get ready to go out of town,
that was a rule. That was, I mean, your house should be clean anyway. But
I
I'm
mean,
saying,
you know, right.
it's something about coming back home and everything's in place.
Clean up.
You know, that
and
was
you know
a rule
what?
in our house.
Okay, and I always feel that, you know, when, you know, I don't want anyone to break in my house while I'm gone. But if you break in my house gonna be clean.
If you break in my house, could you mop? You know, I would be less mad. You might have took some stuff, but if you mopped, I would be less mad.
She just saying, okay.
Just saying, just mop. Do
Just mop.
something. So
basically, when you lock the front door, you got the mop right by the front door.
I'm gonna start putting it there. Okay. And a note. Welcome to your new job.
See, Caitlin says my house is clean. And because when you come back from out of town, then it's a hot mess, because you're unpacking everything, separating your dirty clothes. If you go to a book conference, taking out your books and everything. But at least you come back to a clean house. Mama Tony says, I'm comfortable in a t-shirt and leggings. Mama Tony,
Mama Tony, you got on clothes. You got on clothes that consider an outfit. It ain't your night clothes that you roll out of bed in. So I'm with you, Mama Tony. Hey, if you got your t-shirt on, you got your leggings on. I mean, hey, you comfortable. But you know, when you lay back, relax, comfortable, like you getting ready to have a sleepover, and you going running errand. But anyway, I'm gonna get off that soapbox. But Pat, you mentioned something that made me think about. I'm curious. Y'all don't ask me. How long do it take you to unpack, especially after a book event?
It may take me 3 or 4 days.
A week.
And the reason why I say that is I tell Carrie, don't take the suitcase upstairs, because the empty suitcases go downstairs, and you might as well let me open it so I can put the dirty clothes. I just, throw it downstairs and take my clean clothes upstairs. what I need that night to go to bed, basically.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah. JB says I only unpack if I need to wash clothes.
But JB, we know you always ready then. We know you are always ready. I love it. I love it. Put in the comment section after you take a trip. How long does it take you, Tiffany? Tiffany, really, Tiffany? Tiffany says she is still packed from CBLR.
Cousin Kim said,
Tiffany, I went to tell nobody. Don't tell nobody. Oh my goodness. And guys, let me just tell you, speaking of JB, I got to hang out with JB a little bit on this weekend of this past. Vanessa Miller had an event to celebrate guys. Let me tell you, if we had a time, we had a great time. The luncheon was like a 1920 luncheon. We got to dress up for that. And then that evening we had a PJ party. We talked about the filling station. Vanessa and Pat, we talked about you guys too. I also told them about your books so they can order you guys books too. So we talked about that. But JB, it was so good to see you this weekend. Y'all don't mind me. She's getting into her event or what have you. So she is hanging out with you. You are getting play by play as she arrived at her event for today. So Pat and Vanessa, so that was one thing that came on my mind. And then that made me think of what are some things like what are some things that you hey, how are you? Look at you. Hey. We the Fun Friday crew. We cut up. We unscripted, laugh out loud fun on Friday.
They're in different places. Oh, you're in different places. So this is Author Talk. So we have a series of 8 events where we're bringing in Black authors. And we're hosting it right here in the Buckhead Art Company. It's a Black-owned art gallery in the heart of Buckhead. It's gorgeous. Cool. And we are not just doing a discussion. We like to party and eat good and drink a little bit. Yeah, so we have sponsors where we have appetizers and a dessert bar and signature cocktails and wine. And
she just rubbing it in. Just rubbing it in. Just rubbing it in.
Y'all have a good time. We are excited for you guys.
So y'all get
either doing the show and after.
We'll be sure to make sure you have a good old-fashioned Atlanta time.
You heard it.
I love it. VR, sometimes make sure you put her information in the link so people can enjoy if they're in the Georgia area in Buckhead.
Oh my gosh. How can we get you here? Oh my gosh, you're killing me. Oh my gosh, you're killing me. Listen, and if you can't get here, I do a podcast called Grill Connects. So you can do that remote. Yeah, you can do that remote.
By the way, this is my new best friend. I'm just.
Hello. So we will get
Vanessa, you're gonna have to connect us with us and put that podcast information in the comments.
I will. Here's one thing you need to know about tonight. I haven't even announced it, but the hashtag tonight is #Reading is Resistance.
Yes.
Because we got to say some things up in here tonight.
Yes.
Reading #Reading is Resistance.
Yes.
That part, baby.
All right.
We'll see you soon, ladies.
Vanessa, have a fun Friday. See, y'all got a sneak
Guys,
peek.
you guys
good time.
Y'all finish up this. I'm just gonna turn myself on mute and camera off, but y'all take care of everything, okay?
No,
We
Angela's
got
gonna
to
take
have
care of
fun,
things.
Vanessa.
All right, bye.
I love it. Y'all get a wager at midnight. I love it. See, guys, you never know here on Fun Friday. We give you the for real here on Fun Friday. I mean, when Pat Simmons was out at her event, I mean, I think it was a violinist that came and played a little bit for us. VR gave us a sneak peek about where she is as well. So I'm super duper excited about that. Guys, I have a few more things that I want to share. And then of course we're going to love on Pat with her new book as well. Now, Pat, the other thing that I thought about when I saw that lady, in her pajamas is.
Oh, so we're going back to her.
Well, what are some things that, where's Raymond and King? I feel like I'm missing them today. But so guys, tell people they need to come join us today. But I was like, what are some things that I used to do pre-pandemic that post-pandemic it just make me cringe? And one of those things is I don't do buffet like that anymore. Like I don't,
Right.
I do. I don't do buffet too much. You know.
Well, you know what
like,
I do when
Uh-huh.
I go to the buffet, and it's usually the buffet in our store. I don't go to restaurant buffets, but when I go to the restaurant in our store, I get stuff from in the back. If it's the salad, I don't get the salad from the front. I go all the way to the back of the tray and dig deep
Oh.
under and pull my lettuce
Okay.
out. That's
a
what I
thought.
do.
Okay.
That's what I
Okay,
do.
because I used to from Lowe's Foods. I used to love their salads, but yeah, post pandemic, I haven't had a salad from there in like ages.
Yeah,
just
I
can't-
reach all the way back and go deep under. And
Oh.
then now, you know, if you didn't, for people that didn't bless their food, I bet you they blessing their food now.
I'm gonna
I'm
need y'all to be
saying.
I'm gonna need y'all to be saying y'all grace, because you know. But put in the comment section, are there some things that you do or that you did prior pandemic to post pandemic that you no longer do? So mine is, and every now and then it just depends, I mean, we went out to eat with my father-in-law a couple of weeks ago, and it was a buffet, and yeah, I hadn't really eaten a buffet in a long time. So
Go
that made
deep,
me think of that.
Deep in the back. I tell you, I guess for me, the question is, what didn't I do before the pandemic that I do now? Well, I always have a mask with me, but I think now, if Carrie and I are at church or anywhere in the public and somebody coughs, we look at each other and then we start pulling out the mask and start putting the mask on.
Yeah, the side eye is real. When people be sneezing and coughing in public now, the side eye is real. And Pat, it's almost like you do it you do it without even thinking. It's just you be like, really? You just gonna be sneezing and coughing? You ain't even gonna cover your mouth? I mean, we still, hey, give me some space. Yeah, I thought that was just me, Pat, but no, I be side-eyeing folks too.
Like, cha-ching. Well, I think a lot of things are getting back. People are starting to come out.
Yeah,
more,
they are.
Where before people didn't. I think everything's back to norm. I think people have relaxed maybe too much because now we got the measles outbreak. Look,
what?
I was looking for my little booster evidence shot in my arm that I got as a kid. I'm like, okay, it's still there. I'm good.
A measles outbreak? What in the world? So y'all look. Well, you know what, Pat? I mean, that's like one of them old school. I mean, that's almost like saying we got a chicken pox outbreak.
Girl,
wow.
It was eradicated. And they said measles is the most contagious virus, more contagious than COVID or chicken pox. Yes.
Wow.
I'm just saying. More contagious.
What in the world?
Saying.
Now, Pat, okay, now this for the people. And Pat, you can answer this too. Is Sharon Blunt on? I want Sharon to ask this. Okay, y'all. So, when you out and about and you got to park, because y'all know me and my parking. Okay, first of all, I love the back end park, all that good stuff. But sometimes, like, if you don't want nobody to park by you, do you double park like on purpose? Are you that bougie that you will double park? Put that in the comment section. I plead the fifth, but I'm just saying. Will you double park?
No, that's not. Double parking is not goofy. Double parking is dangerous because depending on who wants that spot, girl, they could scratch up your car or keep you from getting in the car. No, double parking is dangerous.
Didn't think about that.
We got some crazy people out here. I'm just saying.
What say ye, Myra, JB, Mama Tony, Tiffany? Will you double park? If you don't want nobody to park, or will you just park way out? But sometimes when you park way out, people be being funny. And then they come park. Like, really? Why are you parking way out here? Don't have that conversation on Fun Friday as well. But so far, most people say no. They won't double park. They will not double park measles. But I never got it. Okay. Never had measles. Mary said no double parking. VR, are you a double parker? If you don't want nobody to park by you, hey Denny, Trial of
We're
Mrs.
out. I'm out of here.
Rylander. Let me tell you, that book is so good. It is National Reading Month, so get you a copy of The Trial of Mrs. Rylander. That book is so
She's
good.
gonna be speaking on that tonight.
Yes,
so we're gonna be riveted.
She's just like, hi. Are we live?
And also,
Okay.
y'all,
You're
if you
live.
don't know, look, if you
Yeah,
don't
you're
know,
live.
she is also
But I
the
just want
author
you guys
of
to show-
Wild
look at
Women
this face.
and the
Look at this
Blues.
face.
And that
the
cover
artwork
is
is
covers
amazing.
beyond covers. It's a 10.
Oh, wow. That's nice. You know, that's really different to have an event in an art gallery. You know,
I
you're
love
mixing
that.
the visuals with the written word. I like that too. And it's Black owned. I like that. We got to check that out, y'all. We got
to make sure that VR go back later and put the links and stuff in the comments because I want to find out more about that because it is located
She's
in
in Buckhead.
Georgia, in the Buckhead area. If I said,
Right.
but we'll try to make sure that VR put that information because that's quite interesting. Arts and books and y'all know we creatives over here. But Pat, before
you
we
know
go,
what?
we gotta talk about your book, my friend. I'm so excited, so proud of you guys. Day of Salvation. It is hot off the press. Okay, hot off the press. It's only a couple of days old, and guys, it is available. Y'all ready for this? Ebook. It's available in ebook. It's available in print, and it's available in audio. So whatever suits your fancy, I'm gonna need you to go run and get you a copy of Day of Salvation. Now, Pat, you know, I want to ask you this, my friend. And Pat was at the Literary Cafe, guys. Let me tell you, go and watch the replay. We had a great time talking about Day of Salvation as well. But Pat, what do you want the people to take away from this one, which is book 4 in this series? What do you want them to take away from it?
And my eyes are crying. Froze. So I don't know what you just.
Okay. Now Pat is missing. Anyway, guys, don't know if she gonna make it back because it's almost the end of our show. But I just want to tell you one more time: Day of Salvation. It is live and in color, guys. Available in audio, ebook, and print. I need you guys to go out there and get a copy. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Y'all know Pat. She does book clubs. She does virtual events. She do speaking. All that good stuff. Go check her out. Get the other books in the series. And if y'all don't know, Pat has 50 plus books. Okay, so we're gonna celebrate her and her 50 plus books as well. But Pat, I want to allow you to have the last words before we get off. What do you want to tell the people about Day of Salvation?
We're running out of time, y'all. We need to do what God wants us to do. And Day of Salvation is just a reminder that every soul is important.
There you have it, guys. Get you a copy of that. That is our show on today. We want you guys to have an amazing, amazing time on today. VR, enjoy your event. Happy Fun Friday. Happy first week of spring. All of that good stuff. Guess what? Tuesday, a couple of more days, a wager at midnight. Let's show up and show out for VR. Let's continue to show up and show out for Pat Simmons for a Day of Salvation. And of course, congratulations to our friend Vanessa Miller, USA Today best-selling book, The Filling Station. Get you a copy as well. Happy Fun Friday, guys.
Bye.